Greetings, I welcome you all to today's class. It's me, Samyo Hangma Rai. We will be studying an exciting topic that is how driverless cars will change our world. Let's begin the class now.
Current affairs and issues. Today, we're going to deal with the reading one portion of the first chapter titled How Driverless Cars Will Change Our World. How Driverless Cars Will Change Our World by Jenny Cusack, published on 30th November 2021. It's a late night in the metro area of Phoenix, Arizona. Under the artificial glare of street lamps, a car can be seen slowly approaching. Active sensors on the vehicle radiate a low hum. A green and blue W glows from the windscreen, giving off just enough light to see inside, to a completely empty driver's seat. The wheel navigates the curb, parking as an arrival notification pings on the phone of the person waiting for it. When they open the door to climb inside, a voice greets them over the vehicle's sound system. "Good evening, this car is all yours," with no one up front, it says. This is a Waymo One robotaxi hailed just 10 minutes ago using an app. The open use of this service to the public, slowly expanding across the US, is one of the many developments signaling that driverless technology is truly becoming a part of our lives. The promise of driverless technology has long been enticing. It has the potential to transform our experience of commuting and long journeys, take people out of high-risk working environments, and streamline our industries. It's key to helping us build the cities of the future where our reliance and relationship with cars are redefined, lowering carbon emissions and paving the way for more sustainable ways of living. And it could make our travel safer. The World Health Organization estimates that more than 1.3 million people die each year as a result of road traffic crashes. We want safer roads and fewer fatalities. Automation ultimately could provide that, says Camilla Fowler, head of automated transport for the UK's Transport Research Laboratory, TRL. But in order for driverless technology to become mainstream, much still needs to change. Driverless vehicles should be a very calm and serene way of getting from A to B. But not every human driver around it will be behaving in that way, says David Hind, Chief Scientist for Safety and Investigations at TRL. It's got to be able to cope with human drivers speeding, for instance, or breaking the rules of the road. And that's not the only challenge. There's regulation, rethinking the highway code, public perception, improving the infrastructure of our streets, towns, cities, and the big question of ultimate liability for road accidents. The whole insurance industry is looking into how they're going to deal with that change from a person being responsible and in charge to the vehicle doing that, says Richard Jinks, Vice President of Commercial at Oxfordshire-based driverless vehicle software company Oxbotica, which has been testing its technology in cars and delivery vehicles at several locations across the UK and Europe. The ultimate vision experts are working towards is of completely driverless vehicles, both within industry, wider transport networks, and personal use cars that can be deployed and used anywhere and everywhere around the world. But with all these hurdles in place, what exactly does the next 10 years have in store for autonomous vehicles? 2 years from now. The biggest hurdle for those in the driverless technology industry is how to get the cars to operate safely and effectively in complex and unpredictable human environments. Cracking this part of the puzzle will be the major focus of the next 2 years. At the MCT test facility at the University of Michigan, experts are addressing this. The world's first purpose-built testing ground for autonomous vehicles, it is a mini-town of sorts made up of 16 acres of road and traffic infrastructure. It includes traffic signals and signs, underpasses, building facades, tree cover, home and garage exterior for testing delivery and ride-hailing and different terrains such as road, pedestrian walkways, railway tracks, and road markings which the vehicle must navigate. It is here that experts test scenarios that even the most experienced of drivers may be pressed to handle, from children playing in the street to two cars trying to merge on a junction at the same time. To summarize the chapter in short, the chapter talks about the use of driverless technology, the pros and cons of it, the pros being how it makes our travel safer, it is a more sustainable way of living, and there are lesser emission of carbons. However, at the same time, the cons of it are how it is unable to deal with the hurdles that can exist, such as children running around, other human drivers, and so on. Additionally, there are a few changes that driverless technology needs for it to be 100% safe to be rolled out for the public's use. Now let's move on to the exercises portion. Number A, the following words have two different meanings. Match each word with the meaning used in the context of the text above. Number A, glare, an intense binding light. Number B, curb, a stone edging to a pavement or raised path. Number C, hail, to call to somebody in order to attract their attention. Number D, commute, to travel regularly between workplace and home. Number E, serene, calm and peaceful. Number F, liability, the state of being legally responsible for something. Number G, deploy, to use something effectively. Number H, autonomous, a vehicle that has the technology to drive itself. Number I, perception, the ability to understand the true nature of something. Number B, choose the correct alternatives to complete the sentences below. Number A, one of the features of automated cars is that they have their own voice to welcome people into them. Number B, driverless technology is being widely used, particularly in the USA. Number C, the positive impact of the technology on the environment is it reduces carbon production. Number D, one of the problems with driverless technology is that it can't deal with human drivers. Number E, one of the biggest challenges of the automated cars is human safety from it. And number F, the automated technology developed so far is partly trustworthy. Number C, answer the following questions. Number A, mention any three features of the driverless car. The features of driverless car are: it does not need a driver, there is lesser carbon emissions, and it welcomes passengers on its own. Number B, describe the benefit of driverless technology. Driverless technology does not require drivers and it is much safer. Number C, what according to Camilla Fowler is the special advantage of automated vehicles? According to Camilla Fowler, the special advantage of automated vehicles is the fewer fatalities. Number D, what are the problems with driverless vehicles in David Hines' views? In David Hines' opinion, the driverless vehicles should be calm and serene. However, not all human drivers would behave the same. Number E, what are the scientists doing to make driverless technology safer? The scientists are conducting test drives in various terrains to make driverless technology safer. Number F, do you think driverless technology is safer than human-controlled driving? Why? I think that driverless technology is not safer than human-controlled driving because AI does not possess the thinking capacity as that of human beings. Number D. Think of any three areas where artificial intelligence, AI, has been used. What are the benefits of using AI in these areas? AI can be used in these other fields besides driverless technology. For example, number 1, healthcare. In the sector of healthcare, we can use AI to diagnose the patients. We can also make the services efficient as well as allow the AI to make minor health decisions. Number 2, in data security, AI can be used to detect threats. We can also use it for advanced monitoring as well as for reporting. And education. In terms of education, AI can be used for both educators as well as the students. From the educator's point of view, we can use it to make teaching practices more innovative, and we can use it to get information which is up to date. Number B, what are the cons of AI? Throughout the chapter, we have been talking about the benefits of AI, and as discussed in the previous question, we also talked about how AI is beneficial not only in the sector of driverless technology, but also in other three sectors. Just as how everything has its cons, AI also has its cons, such as in current context, the students have been using AI to do their homework. This depletes the students' creativity. This depletes the students' ability to think critically. The problem solving that homework enhances is now declining among the students. There are multiple videos as well as pictures which are generated by AI and being posted on social media, which can lead to misunderstandings. It can also be used to falsely accuse someone. And number C, how can students integrate AI into their studies? AI in itself is not a bad thing. It just depends on the user, whether they use it for beneficial things or whether they use it for wrongdoings. As students, it is your responsibility to make sure that you use it for good, that you use it for beneficial purposes. You can take AI as a reference, but you need to learn to rephrase or rewrite your answers in your own words so that your creative skills are not hampered. Besides these, how do you think that students can integrate AI into your studies? Besides only using it as a reference, what other benefits are there to using AI? Homework. Number D. Think of any three areas where artificial intelligence, AI, has been used. What are the benefits of using AI in these areas? How did your class go today? If you have any suggestions or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. See you in the next class with another lesson. Thank you.